What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Figure It Out! Out of the Basement's action figure podcast slash talk show. Today, we're going to be doing some NECA and Black Series news updates. Not a whole lot of NECA, but a whole lot of Black Series. Ooh! 2020 is going to be a great year. Of course, I'm Nate. I'm joined with Justin.
What's up, guys?
And if you guys are enjoying Figure It Out, don't forget to smash like and subscribe.
I did that out of order, but it's all right.
It's fine.
It's been a while.
It has been.
Been focusing on the Halloween short.
Yeah, true. So hopefully you guys checked that out and enjoyed it. Because, I mean, we worked pretty hard on it.
That is true.
So let's just jump into it. We're not really wasting a whole lot of time here.
Right.
From NECA, they initially had said that they were acquiring a new license. And we're going to reveal it on Halloween. So this is all the way back on Halloween. And that was the new TV show from Shudder, Creepshow, which is, of course, based on the original movie from the 80s.
That could be cute.
Yeah, and they announced they are doing The Creep, and he looks awesome. Mm-hmm. A lot of cloth goods, but it is a 7-inch scale figure, J-Rick. It is not going to be the 8-inch cloth goods line.
Nice.
It's actually going to be in ultimate scale, but it's not an ultimate figure. Comes with a lantern. Comes with a Creepshow comic book. I think that has a lot of potential to have some other figures holding the Creepshow comic book.
True.
I think it could be a fun accessory.
That is true.
He also comes with a skull. This is the newer design of the Creep, which is a little bit different. It's not quite the same. I still think it looks really good, though.
Right.
And I'm definitely going to pick it up. I'm a pretty big Creepshow fan. The show, pretty good. Definitely, you can tell it's a little low budget, and maybe 1 or 2 episodes are stinkers, but overall, I enjoyed it.
I've actually never seen Creepshow
Oh, really?
at all.
Wow.
So
It's a fun one. It's a zany, goofy movie. It's not too serious.
yeah, I definitely want to check it out.
So that is the NECA news. Just the Creep. Awesome looking figure.
Yeah.
So on to the Black Series news. Ooh. Oh my gosh, brother. We always say
Everything we've ever wanted.
We always say it. Hasbro watches our videos, so you guys are welcome.
Have you noticed? People have started using that, like, when we don't even say it in the video.
Yeah.
Like, I saw comments on another video, and someone, like, we didn't even say it in the video. I think it was kind of unrelated, and someone put, like, don't you know Hasbro watches their video? Or, like, something like that. I was like, our guy.
It is true. So you can personally thank us again. Just DM us. I'll give you my PayPal. Send us as much money as you want. Of course, I'm kidding. But we got tons of awesome updates. Some older stuff that we haven't covered yet. 2 things from London Comic-Con got announced at the end of October.
Right.
The first being one of the Knights of Ren. Which
looks very cool.
Looks great. Please, Hasbro, don't only give us one Knight of Ren. Please give them all of us. Don't just tease us.
Yeah.
Give us...
I really hope they're, like, explored significantly more in the new movie.
True. Or, like, maybe... Well, we'll definitely get some answers in that upcoming canon comic book.
Right. Charles Soule.
Yeah. There's 4 or 5
I'm not.
Knights of
I'm
Ren?
not even going to attempt to answer that question.
I think there's 4 or 5, but maybe they just do one single release, put the rest in, like, a pack, and just call it a day.
Or maybe this specific one is, like, super important somehow.
It's
Ben Solo's twin sister.
Jen Solo. Figure looks great. Of course, we don't know anything about it, but the Knights of Ren, I don't know about you guys out there, but the Knights of Ren has been something that's appealed to me. And, of course, our channel mate Bucky and you. There's definitely a lot of mystery, and they're really cool looking designs, so definite pickup for me. Super excited about this figure. Not a whole lot to say about it. It's pretty standard.
Does it come with a blaster? I could have sworn I seen...
He comes with a small hand blaster and then like a scythe type weapon.
Which I love that. It's such a mystery of what the Knights of Ren actually are. Because, like, Snoke and Kylo aren't really Sith, right? They're kind of just dark side users.
Yeah. That's what I kind of think the Knights of Ren will be, not to get too off track, but something along the lines of like dark side Force users.
Right.
Well, maybe they don't have Force abilities, but they believe in the dark side or something,
right.
or like that's what they align themselves with.
I can't wait if we actually find out more.
Yeah, because it looks like they all use like normal weapons. Like they don't have...
Well, I'm thinking like maybe they like whoever was the best among them would graduate to like now you may construct your own lightsaber.
Yeah,
or something like that.
So maybe that's why Kylo has his own saber.
Yeah,
and I forget who I was watching. It was some Star Wars YouTuber, but one of the Knights of Ren looks like he has a lightsaber hilt on his belt in one of the concept art pictures.
Ooh.
So maybe another one will have a lightsaber as well. And then from Rise of Skywalker, this is Zori Bliss, which is a helmeted alien character, a female alien character. Cool design. I like it.
Is she a villain or hero? Is she in the trailer?
I don't think so.
Yeah.
I think she's just in promotional images. Maybe?
Yeah, I saw that. I was a little confused on what character it was.
Yeah, I don't exactly know a whole lot, but she's got two cool little blasters.
Nice.
I like the design of the outfit.
Yeah.
It's a helmeted character, so
it's going to be a good figure.
So it'll be a good figure. Exactly. Like, I think I'll just pick this one up just purely based on design.
Right.
I just like it. So that was from London Comic-Con. Then we also had Paris Comic-Con, and they dropped 2 bangers on us. Episode 2, Obi-Wan and Anakin. Yes.
Which is great, Nate, as you pointed out to me, because you've seen the 2D Clone Wars.
Yeah.
You can swap the head.
Yeah.
And it'll be a canon, well, not necessarily canon, but authentic, accurate portrayal.
True.
Of the clone commander Obi-Wan Kenobi.
I'm hoping it'll be an easy head swap. It might not be, because I've noticed that heads that have the photoreal, the joint is attached to the head as opposed to the neck.
Yeah.
So that might be an issue, but
yeah, I tried taking off the head of someone recently, and I was just like, this is not coming off.
Yeah. Like, I got Rex's head off, but I had to, like, boil his ass alive to pop that head off.
Yeah.
But Obi-Wan looks really dope.
Right.
The accurate head to the movie. Of course, we just recently got the 2D Clone Wars Obi-Wan, which has the wrong head sculpt. It
has like the Revenge of the Sith head.
Yeah, which I don't mind. I think the figure's still really cool.
Yeah, it looks amazing.
Yeah.
And the Obi-Wan head, the photoreal, is amazing.
Yeah, and the sculpted mustache really does something for me too.
Yeah, it really sells itself.
But this one, of course, again, Obi-Wan's classic Episode 2 look.
The Jesus Christ look.
Yep, the long hair, the epic beard. Doesn't look like he's going to come with a robe, which Hasbro, what are you doing here?
I like Mace Windu came with a robe.
It's like there's no consistency to who comes with a robe and who doesn't.
There's like, yeah, do we have enough for this stupid figure?
We're out of cloth this month, so these figures don't get capes. We got to get more cloth. It's so random how Hasbro chooses who gets a cloak or who gets a robe and who doesn't.
I think there is some thought put into it because, like, there's a lot of scenes with just Mace Windu sitting on the council.
True. And
not doing anything, but specifically with Anakin and Obi-Wan, more so Anakin, he's just in a lot of action scenes. And I don't think he usually wears robes in Attack of the Clones.
Yeah. And I don't know about you, but me personally, I'm just kind of a robe off guy. Every character that I have in the Black Series that comes with a robe, I usually just go, oh, that looks cool. Take it off, put it back in the package.
Star Wars 77 Obi-Wan.
Of course.
That's the only one I have the robe on.
But he also wears the robe like 90% of the movie. Whereas most of the other Jedi, I feel like, don't really wear their robes all that often.
Right.
But of course, the option would still be nice. Don't want to discount anyone that likes to keep their robes on or anything like that. They definitely should come with robes regardless, I think. And then Episode 2, Anakin. The head looks a little... It's a little iffy, but it is an early prototype. These figures don't come out until next year.
True.
But the head sculpt does look... I think it's his eyebrows. They look too like low and caveman-y.
Something like that. But you can finally have him slaughtering Tusken Raiders. Maybe
True.
they should just release some more Tusken Raiders.
Off-world Tusken Raider? Again, though, none of the promotional images show Anakin with the green lightsaber.
Right.
Which is going to be a big bummer if he doesn't come with both lightsabers. I feel like that's... Like, come on. That's such an iconic moment.
Attack of the Clones is starting to get fleshed out more because we have Padme.
True.
Who, specifically from Attack of the Clones. You could take that thing off her.
Mm-hmm.
And it could kind of be in Episode 3 of Padme.
Yeah.
Because she wears the white at the end of the movie. But it should have came with, like, the claw marks with the blood. The 3 3/4 inch Black Series one came with that.
True.
But, damn. Like,
missed opportunity there.
You, like, the diorama options, like, I want to see someone have a Geonosis arena now that there's Padme, Obi, and Annie. We need the monsters now.
Right? Especially
which I think we said that in some other episode.
Probably in our Attack the Clones wish list episode, I would imagine.
Yeah, something like that.
One thing that does concern me is that the Episode 2 Anakin body is actually the Episode 3 Anakin body. It looks exactly the same. And that body is dated as hell these days. No butterfly joints.
I'm sure they'll update it.
I hope they do, but I mean, chances are they probably won't. But it looks exactly the same to me. It looks identical to the body. It's just new arms.
Yeah.
Maybe, just put some butterfly joints in there, because I bet Obi-Wan is going to have butterfly joints because he's on that new Jedi body mold.
All right.
And then Anakin, they're just like, let's put him on the Episode 3 body. Hopefully it
cutting costs.
Yeah. Hopefully it gets updated, but if not, I mean, I'm going to buy it anyway. It's Episode 2 Anakin. You got me there, Hasbro. You got me there.
I like how it's our least favorite. Well, second to least favorite Star Wars film.
It's still important.
But we want it all.
Absolutely.
All the prequel stuff.
Everything, any character from 1 through 6 would be a guaranteed purchase. Jar Jar.
Absolutely.
I will.
And it's rumored.
Yeah. I think it's going to be damn true, and I think it's going to be an amazing figure.
Hopefully it comes with the blue balls of energy.
I hope we get, like, maybe at least one alternate head.
With the tongue?
Yeah.
Yes.
And then...
This is like the bread and butter. This is the crown jewel here. Hasbro watches our videos.
We have been asking for these figures since 2017. It's been so long. But we're finally getting Episode 2, Plo Koon, and Kit Fisto. What?
This is out of left field. I was not expecting this, because we've needed more Jedi in the Black Series for so long. And this is a great start. I really hope maybe right now they're going to do 2 male Jedi, and then maybe next wave after that will be 2 female Jedi, like Shakti, Luminara, Aayla Secura, what have you. But Kit Fisto is probably the #1 Jedi we've been asking for.
True.
Because he's just cool.
Yeah. Cool design.
Green.
Always gets shining moments in the 2D Clone Wars and the 3D Clone Wars to flesh out his character some. Of course, in my, fantasy world, I'd love to have the robe be removable,
right,
so that he was shirtless underneath, but that's not going to happen.
Right.
And I'll take any Kit Fisto I can get. He just looks great. There's not really a whole lot to say.
Right.
Looks exactly like Kit Fisto.
Right. And then with Plo Koon, he gets a lot of cool moments in the Clone Wars 3D show, and then he's also the leader of the Wolf Pack.
True.
So we do have a Commander Wolf, and now we have Plo Koon to, at least you have someone to go with Commander Wolf, because there's no regular Wolf Pack clone trooper.
True.
Which hopefully we get that someday.
And he does have a nice looking cloth good robe as well. And it's like Plo Koon's specific robe, like it's cut differently.
Right.
Because he doesn't have the standard Jedi looking robe. So I think that's really cool. It's a nice character detail there.
And it's more Jedi.
It's
what we needed.
It's what we've been asking for, and I'm happy that we're finally getting to this point where Hasbro is like, okay, the new movies are winding down. We got to start, we got to keep this line going. And so now we're going to dig in. And I think that this is now, like, Black Series is we said it was like had a renaissance like last year, and I feel like it's like happening just all over again with all of the great Jedi that are coming out.
Right.
And then
and that isn't even the best news.
Nope. And then even more announcements. Hasbro has just been going crazy with the Star Wars news. I feel like there was nothing for so long, and then like 1 week they were just like, hey, we're just gonna announce like 8 figures.
Yep.
So next up is the Geonosian Battle Droid, which was on our episode 2 wish list, honorable mention, maybe something like that.
We've mentioned it in previous stuff.
100% we've mentioned that we wanted the more
different paint.
The different paint, and obviously it's so easy to do with the battle droids. It's just like the clone troopers. Just paint them a little different.
Yeah.
And that's all you really got to do.
If only I didn't already have 4 regular battle. I mean, I'll still get one.
Yeah. I only have 2 battle droids.
Right.
So I'll probably get 2 Geonosian ones. And then, finally, the grand finale, J-Rick.
Right.
Count fucking Dooku.
After all these years.
Thank you, Hasbro. And
main villain of Star Wars. One of the main villains.
One of the main villains, but I gotta say, just from the promotional pictures already, worth the wait. Yeah. It looks so good.
Yep.
The cloth,
the hilt,
the cloth goods cape, the hilt, the photo reel,
the alternate blade.
They are taking a page. We've been saying this for a while, and we kind of talked about it on our SH Why We Don't Collect SH Figure Arts episode. Hasbro is just looking at what SH Figure Arts is doing it for a third of the price. Like, recently I saw this style of accessory on the new Kylo Ren SH Figure Arts figure that's coming out. And I was thinking to myself, like, damn, that would be such an awesome accessory if they would start doing that in the Black Series. And then literally the next day, Count Dooku gets announced.
Hasbro's like, I got a card in my deck that I'm about to lay on you.
And it's the same sort of effect to where it looks like it's swinging.
Right.
And it looks
like
so
a motion
good.
Blur kind of thing.
Yeah. And one thing that I wanted to point out to you, J-Rick.
Whoa.
They're also taking a page out of NECA's playbook. Check out the knees. They're almost 100% covered. It's like there's a flap of extra plastic that's going to cover the joint.
I like that.
So they're taking a realistic approach, sort of like how NECA does their knees. A lot of the time you can't see the knee joint at all on a NECA figure. And it looks like Count Dooku is going to have a similar style of knee, and that's awesome. I love when joints are hidden like that.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't care if you can see the joints because I love posability as well. Right. But like we always talk about, how Black Series is a mostly movie accurate line, especially for price and availability. It looks great because it ends up making him look more like just a little tiny Count Dooku, not necessarily like a toy.
Right. So many lightsaber wielding characters.
Yeah.
A total of 5.
Yeah. 2020 is going to be insane. Like, already. And we're not even into, like, stuff. There's obviously going to be much more coming as well.
And, like, there's so much you can do with Count Dooku. You could have him fighting Yoda with the new archive with Yoda. You could have him fighting Anakin and Obi-Wan.
Yeah.
Their episode 2 looks or the episode 3 looks.
Exactly.
You could have him fighting whoever from the Clone Wars. You could have him fighting General Kenobi. Mm-hmm. Like, there's just so many options that are now open.
Worth the wait.
Definitely.
100%. So, J-Rick, before we wrap up here, this is sort of the end of the episode. What was your favorite out of all of these new announcements? If you had to pick one figure.
Oh, God. Well, the Jedi, I would count both of them. Just they go together. It's two Jedi that are in the movies that don't really have that big of a role unless you're watching like the shows or something. But I would have to say Count Dooku just because he is one of the main villains of the prequels.
True.
By the way, I just thought this, you could have Anakin holding his lightsaber and going to like cut off his head.
Oh. Oh.
And maybe take his hands off.
That'd be awesome.
Have him kneeling down. You could have the Emperor. Oh, it's not Palpatine.
Ugh, we need a Palpatine.
Oh, you can have do it. And then you can use the throne from. You could cheese it.
Oh, dude, such a great idea.
I would have to say Count Dooku. I think he's gonna be the Mace Windu of 2020 because I think this year Mace Windu was like the big, huge, like, where the hell is Mace Windu?
True.
And then they finally announced him. I think Count Dooku is like that figure, but for 2020.
Yeah, I definitely agree.
But I'm almost equally as excited for Plo Koon and Kit Fisto because for the longest time I've been saying we need more Jedi. Just more lightsaber-wielding characters in general.
True. Especially, like, rearranging my Black Series collection today. I have so many troopers, so many human characters, and then when I really think about it, it's like there's like 10 or so characters really that have lightsabers.
And like that's one of the main things of Star Wars is Jedi and Sith.
Yeah.
I mean, I love the troops. Don't get me wrong. That's one of my favorite aspects of Star Wars. But Hasbro, marketing team, if you do watch our videos, and I know you do,
they
definitely Hasbro marketing employee watching our videos, doing their research. This is a step in the right direction, and please continue more Jedi like on the same level as Kit Fisto and Plo Koon. Ki-Adi Mundi, Luminar Unduli, Shakti, Ayla Secura. What's the other guy?
Long head guy that's not Plo Koon, the one that looks like a dinosaur.
Yeah, and he gets shot by Jango Fett.
Yeah.
Barriss, like Luminar Unduli's Padawan.
George Lucas's son from Revenge of the Sith.
Or George Lucas's cameo in Revenge of the Sith, like the big alien guy.
Really?
Who goes to the opera.
I didn't know that. That's awesome. Anyways, guys, what are your favorite news announcements from all of these recent Comic Cons and everything like that? So much Black Series goodness coming in the future. Can't wait. Now is a great time to be a Black Series collector. Said that last year, and I'm going to say it again.
Photoreal.
The updated articulation.
Which the Black Series went through like a really, really good period at first of double jointed elbows, like almost every orange and blue line figure.
Yeah.
But once that red line hit, I think that was the absolute low for the Black Series. Was the first probably 50 red and black box figures.
Because it was like they were all rushed out. And they were all just like, you gotta have them out. Buy the movie.
And it was oversaturated because it was mostly Disney stuff. Mm-hmm. But now is the best time to collect.
Yeah, we're going back. We're dipping back into the well, and it's an awesome time to be a Black Series collector. So we're super excited about all of these announcements. So what was your favorite announcement from these Black Series announcements? Let us know in the comments down below. Let's talk Star Wars. Of course, if you enjoyed this episode of Figure It Out, don't forget to leave a like on the video. Subscribe if you are new. Ring that bell for notifications. Share this video with all your Star Wars loving friends. Let's just talk in the comments. Star Wars, NECA, whatever you want. Your feelings. We're here.
We're here for you. Send us stuff.
Yeah. We'll eventually get a P.O. box one day.
I want some fan art.
Right?
We have enough subscribers, damn it.
Decorate this little back area here. Could be a thing. I heard that too. Anyways, thank you so much for watching, guys. I'm Nate. I've been joined with Justin.
See you guys later.
And we will see you next time on Figure It Out.